Welcome to the Lion's Den. Let's go. Let's go.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Thanks, son. My something just fell.
Oh, okay.
What a way to start the show.
We started off with a bang, literally.
Yeah.
Literally
Okay.
a bang. Okay, cool. Welcome to the Lion's Den, y'all. I am your host, Eric, aka Money Compton. I got my co-host, Mike O, aka Mr. Mike.
What's
Or
up?
Mike,
What's
aka
going
Mike
down?
O. What up? Yeah.
Mike O, yeah.
Yeah.
I made myself an Irish coffee.
Oh, okay. I'm just drinking some regular water, Nothing too
I have
fancy.
that too, and I'm still using this.
Are you?
Using this
Hey, I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad at that. So,
Irish coffee, man. I'm just saying, it's first time making it, and
how was it?
it's good. So it's
With the
basically
liqueur?
what I did was it's coffee. Because it's nighttime, I use decaf, and
You got
then
the decaf.
yeah, decaf, and then I got pure maple syrup. I got like 2 tablespoons of one tablespoon of brown sugar, and I had it's a double shot of Jameson and whipped cream on top. Cheers. That's what I got.
Sounds like a ice cream sundae.
Yeah, with some booze.
How is
in
it though? Is it tasting good though?
My wife don't like it, but I do. I think
Is it
it's
hella
good.
sweet? Is it sweet or is it kind
I
of?
mean, you make it as sweet as you want it. You know what I mean? So in this situation, I did make it somewhat sweet, pretty sweet, I'll say, because I read about it where they say add, like some recipes say add white sugar and brown sugar together, right? And then another recipe said, just use the brown sugar, and instead of another like sugar, just use maple syrup, and it's better. So that's what I did, and I can probably make it sweeter if I wanted to,
Right.
if you want to kill more of that alcohol taste, but I think it's
Right.
pretty perfect, man.
Kind of defeating the purpose though. If you're trying to drink alcohol and you make it into an old fashioned practically.
Yeah, but you're still gonna get hit with the buzz though.
Big facts. Big facts. So welcome to the Lion's Den. We got Michael out here becoming a new mixologist with some Irish coffee, and he gave you a recipe just there, as a matter of fact. So there's that.
I mean, it was all it takes is a simple Google search, and you can
Big facts. Big
be
facts.
just like me.
Yeah,
But,
I learned how to make garlic noodles the other day, Asian style.
Ooh, shoot, man.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Oh, this is horrible, dude. One thing, I mean, so GrubHub, I mean, whatever app. Whatever.
Oh, this is a great segue.
Bro.
Great segue.
We're supposed to talk about this last week.
We weren't, and you were so mad that we had to postpone our show because of this.
So pissed.
Yeah.
First of all, let me just say, I have an addiction that I want to admit to. Okay.
Confession time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God, this is gonna be so tough.
This is disturbing. I'm scared to see what you're going to tell me you're obsessed to.
It's a really bad habit.
What is it? It's just a judgment-free zone. It's just you and I talking
This is
about
not
this.
Planet Fitness. Hold on.
It's just you and I. No one else.
How about
can hear
you
this.
make a guess? You make a guess. What do you think? What do you think it is, man? It's so embarrassing.
Chinese food?
No, that's not an addiction. That's part of my DNA. That's different, bro. I'm Chinese. I eat Chinese.
Your addiction. You're addicted to. Oh man, I don't know. What could this can lead down to so many different rabbit holes. I'm gonna say you're addicted to noodles, but I feel like that's Chinese still.
No.
Takeout.
Right, here, how about this? Make one guess and only inappropriate answers apply.
Porn?
I know you're gonna mention that, but no. Okay.
You said inappropriate.
I know. And once I mentioned that, I knew it. But nah. So I've been ordering a lot of boba milk tea. Right.
Oh God.
What?
So I'm Japanese, so I don't know if this is well, I feel like Japanese people drink a lot of boba, but it's not my
Asian,
thing.
Man.
It's Asian,
bro. It's universal now.
It's I'm not mad at it.
It's not bad, but it's bad for you, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking. I had a appointment with my general physician, the other day, and she was like, "How's your weight doing?" I'm like, you know, it ain't going nowhere, but there's not more coming. I mean, I'm in a little nice little spot. And then she was like, you know, that's what I've been actually telling my patients, like, you know, during this whole craziness, like, don't try not to gain weight, but if you don't lose weight, that's okay. Just if you stay the same weight, you know,
that's fair. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, so, but I told her, but then I told her about my little vice here. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, like, you know, I've been doing good with my portion sizes and everything, but one thing that, yeah, man, I'm kind of addicted to boba milk tea right now. Specifically,
I'll give you
the
one
brown sugar one.
Okay, so so there's one thing that's probably even worse than bubble tea.
There's a lot of things worse than bubble milk tea, I'm gonna say, but what is it?
Can you guess what mine is? Inappropriate answer. I'll give you one of those.
Pornhub. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of things that are worse than bubble milk tea. I mean, fried chicken.
I mean, that's in my DNA though. So there's.
I get. Yeah, those are
so.
Okay, those are all excluded, I guess, from our answers.
Yeah,
I mean, is what you're saying? Is it like a beverage? Is it a?
It's a beverage. Yeah, it's a beverage. So you said bobo tea.
Soda.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Good guess.
Oh man,
bro. So I go through lapses, bro, where like I can go 4 or 5 days without a soda, and then next thing you know, like today I came crashing down and I had 2 cans of soda, and then like I'll go another 3 or 4 days without soda, and then probably Saturday or Sunday, like I'm gonna drink soda, and especially it's a holiday weekend. It's about to be the last barbecue of the season, so. So that's my biggest thing. So I go through withdrawals, like I relapse. So they discontinued it. Actually, it's vanilla Coke is my favorite.
They discontinued that?
Yeah, bro. I just found out. Like I almost cried.
No,
yeah,
but
so
they're
I got
gonna
like
keep
a
cherry
6-pack.
Coke, though?
They got cherry Coke and they got cherry. I like cherry vanilla. I can do cherry vanilla.
Never had that one.
I got it. So I got a couple of cans of vanilla Coke in the fridge, and I got a couple of cans of. Ooh. Yeah, that hit the head. Yeah, you shouldn't.
That was the last sip. Oh, yeah. That's on the bottom. Okay, yeah. Woo.
Yeah,
okay.
So they discontinued.
Cherry vanilla is good though.
It's not bad.
I mean, I've been drinking soda, but
But it's good with vanilla Crown Royal too.
Yeah, I'm sure that sounds like it'd be dope. I just got Coke Zero, so I stick with the 0 calories.
Does it work?
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. So with Coke is, I mean, nothing's gonna replace a nice ice cold can of classic Coke.
Yeah, big facts.
Diet Coke is disgusting. It tastes like Pepsi,
really
and I hate Pepsi. But Coke Zero tastes like Coke. But then
that's what I've been told.
Yeah, so it's not like, and it has to be cold. Ooh, it has to be cold. But like
ice cold.
It's yeah. The thing is, it resembles Coke. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to like lean off of it, it's good because it kind of gives you that satisfaction. Not 100%. It's probably like 80%.
Right.
But it's there, and I actually have that, especially if I'm like taking shots. It's a good chaser, you know, Coke Zero, man.
Right.
But see, you guys, you have options. You have Coke Zero. There's no Boba Zero, you know. So I'm kind of screwed, man. So this whole like, all right. So month of August, right? Whole month of August. Guess how many orders of boba milk tea I got for the month of August?
I'm gonna go with 15.
Holy shit! You know what? If this was The Price is Right, you probably win.
Really? How close was I?
I mean, I don't want to. I guess
I would assume because August is 31 days, so I'm thinking one every other day. That's the only reason why I hit with you with 15. Yeah,
well, you know what? All jokes aside, no, probably not that much. That's really bad. Probably more like 10.
That's not that bad.
That's horrible. What are you talking about? It's one every 3 days.
That's true. I mean, I'm trying to make you feel good. It's probably because I probably drank more than 10 sodas in the month of August.
I used to have a huge soda problem, like in middle school. Literally middle school, right? 6th grade, I was like probably 125 pounds. Summer break, went into 7th grade, I was 150. And that was a combination. As a combination of sodas, Burger King and ice cream, right? So that was the diet.
Damn.
That was a summertime diet. And what I did was, I mean, this is horrible. I mean, I'm not gonna. Well, it's my fault, right? I had my mom get me I'm like, you know what? I want a Coke. I want a 12-pack of Coke, 12-pack of Dr. Pepper, 12-pack of Mountain Dew, 12-pack whatever else. I'm like, so I can drink, one of each a day. You know what I mean? So it was horrible. But yeah, I had a really bad soda problem. Really bad.
All right, so that's I feel like this episode is just going down like a dark. It's going so dark, bro.
We didn't even have an agenda, so here we go.
Yeah, I guess this is like oh my gosh. Oh man. So in 6th grade, bro, like Stone Cold Steve Austin was the shit. Like, let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
So this dude, so in middle school, so I didn't realize soda was sticky until middle school. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I bought 2 Pepsis at middle school, 6th grade. And I did the Stone Cold thing and jousted it, and like my whole face my whole face looked like syrup was all over for the rest of the day. Like, I tried washing it out in the bathroom and everything, and it was just all bad. So yeah, and I did that for like a week straight. I would buy 2 Pepsis, and I was just like, just.
I mean, it's Pepsi, so I mean, if you're wasting, who cares? It's Pepsi. I mean, I didn't do nothing crazy like that. I did science projects with my soda. Right? Like elementary school, I did science projects with my soda. Like, we went to the corner store when the sodas were still like 50 cents or whatever for a bottle, a 20-ounce bottle, and I would shake the hell. I would buy 2, right? And then I would shake the hell out of one of them, put it on the bench, open it up, and watch it erupt like a volcano. I used to do that, but I never stone colded it. That's kind of crazy and chugging.
I mean, I have my boy tossing it to me and everything, bro. So I have my boy, hey,
give me another one.
Give me another one.
You know what though, Stone Cold, man, you got to give him props. He did really well catching those things.
Dude's the guy tossing it is probably legend. Like, that guy's the legend. Like, the fact that he tossed it perfectly every single time. So I mean, we got our randomness out of the way.
No, we didn't. I wanted to talk about that DoorDash situation.
Yeah, we got to talk about. So let's talk again. That's a great review. That's a great review. Go ahead,
oh man, there's gonna be a lot of nopes in this episode, I think. Oh my god. Okay, so I have GrubHub and I have DoorDash, but I prefer like DoorDash. I mean, it depends where you live, right? But for me, DoorDash is better for what I prefer and in my specific area. So I got the Dash Pass, which is like $10 a month. Saves money on.
Does it really? Does it say you don't pay any of the deliveries, right?
You don't pay deliveries, and you get a discount on the fees and taxes. So
taxing your ass, bro.
Dude, DoorDash is expensive as hell, bro. But it's like
all of them are, man.
They're all. But then it's like, so one thing that pisses me off, man, if you're gonna spend $10 a month or whatever, or just pay way too much for the amount of food that you get when you can just go in there and get it yourself. Right. You would think your order would not get messed up so often, right?
Bruh.
So
preach.
It's happened to me like 4 times. There was one time where I ordered Japanese food, right? Mm-hmm. I ordered a roll, some like dragon roll. Then I ordered like 2 chicken teriyaki entrees and something else, right? When the driver got to the restaurant, it said waiting on food. I'm like, okay, cool. Then they text me and say, hey, they're taking a lot longer. They're like really busy, so I might be here for a little while. Okay, cool, whatever. Hour pass. So the delivery time
was cancel?
No, man. I was just gonna wait for it. So I waited for it. It came, but guess what came? Just the dragon roll. Just the dragon roll. Okay. I was like, where's part 2? There's no other bag. It's just the dragon roll.
And
so mad.
It's contactless delivery, right?
Yeah. So, but I mean, the cool thing is, it's not cool actually. It's kind of stupid because they can refund you, right? So they refund you, but it takes 5 to 7 business days. And then on top of that, like, I had to complain and I got credit.
You're still hungry.
Yeah, man.
And you hungry still.
Man, I ended up eating a Hot Pocket that night, dude. What the hell, man? Shoot, it was bad, but that was not the story I was talking about. That this is from last week, and this is why we didn't do the episode last week, okay? I ordered from Cheesesteak.
Mike was hangry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, very.
Mike was...
What is it? Cheesesteak?
Cheesecake Factory?
not cheesecake, the cheesesteak store shop.
I've never even heard of this. Where the hell is this at?
Philly cheesesteaks.
I know that, but it's called the Cheesesteak Factory?
Cheesesteak shop. I don't know. It's a chain. But there's one out where I live. Yeah, dude. And then we wanted like we
Never
wanted
heard
a
of it.
we wanted to move for a sandwich, but then we're like, you know what? There's Philly cheesesteaks on this
hilarious.
DoorDash. there's cheesesteaks on this DoorDash. Let's get it. So I ordered it. My wife wanted one too, and we were like all excited. I got my son like a grilled cheese sandwich, which he loves to eat. And it was supposed to be delivered at like 6:30. I chose 6:30 to 7, and they did 6:45. And I said, fair enough, right? And you know, our podcast we do at 9:30. Okay, put that into the brain. So 7:15 comes, and it says so. Here's the thing: the food got picked up at 6:45 by this person, right? It got picked up. And then I'm looking at the map, and this dude's at the golf course. Like, he's at the golf course, and he's not moving. And then it says, they keep saying 22 minutes for delivery. 22 minutes. Okay, cool. 22, that's fine. He's a little late. That's fine. I look 10 minutes. He's still at the golf course. I'm like, so I call him. I'm like, and he didn't pick up. So I'm like, what's going on here? So then I hit up DoorDash. I'm like, hey, man, food's supposed to be here at 6:45. It's 7:30. Like, it's almost an hour later. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. You know, sometimes there's group orders, so they have to, like, you know, deliver it to somewhere else first. I'm like, yeah, but this dude's at the golf course for the last half hour. I'm like, what's going on? So they're like, you know what? We'll give you a $25 credit. Do you want to cancel your order or you want to wait? The ETA right now is 8:05. And I'm like, well, fine, 8:05. I mean, at this point, it's like 7:45. So I'm like, you know what? 8:05, that's not a big deal. Fine, right?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm waiting. We hungry. I'm waiting. And then 8:10 comes, all right? I even give him 5 extra minutes, right? It's 8:10. I check the map. Dude's still at the golf course. Still at the golf course. I'm like, what is this, man? So I hit up DoorDash again. I'm like, hey, I just talked to someone earlier. They gave me a credit. They said my food's coming at 8:05. This dude's at the golf course. It's 8:15 right now. They're like, hey, you know what? Let me call the person. I said, okay. Call the person. I was like, I tried already. He didn't pick up. So go for it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
They called, and then they're like, yeah, he didn't pick up for me either. I'm like, well, it's like, what do you want to do? You want to cancel your order? I'm like, yeah, man. This food's been out for like 2 hours. What do you think? I'm gonna cancel it.
Oh my gosh.
So I canceled it, and then
I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing.
At this point, it's 8:45. We're supposed to do a podcast in 15 minutes, and I'm hungry as hell. And I'm like, gosh. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna warm up these cup of noodles, Hot Pockets, because I can't. I'm hungry. I had no food. So they refunded me, bro. And then the order went away, so it's gone now, right? So, you know, I'm chilling downstairs till about probably 10:30 or something like that. I'm like, okay, fine. Time to go to bed. Watch the movie, and I had to come down to get, like, I don't know, I went to get water or something in the kitchen. And then I was like, all right, let me turn on my Xfinity Home security. But I just checked the camera outside real quick, right? Just to be like, hey, let me just out of curiosity, did the food
I always do it before I always do it too. Yeah.
Well, for this specific situation, it's like, hey, did the food ever get delivered? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. At midnight, it was there. I was like, what the food got delivered? What? We were downstairs till like 10 p.m., bro. I'm like, when did the food had to get delivered between 10:30 to midnight? I'm like, where was this guy? It's supposed to be here at 6:40. And why did he deliver it?
That's 6 hours, bro.
and then hey, and my Asian ass was like, hey, maybe I can put this in the fridge and it's a free meal.
Oh my gosh.
My wife's like, it's been out for 6 hours. You really want to save it? I'm like, and it's cheese. I'm like, yeah, it's a good point. So I threw it away. But man, after that, I canceled DoorDash, the Dash Pass or whatever.
Yeah.
I have it till like September 19th. But yeah, man, I think at this point, I feel like,
oh my, bro. Not to cut you off, that story was like one of the funniest stories I've heard.
It's horrible,
minute,
man.
Not
you
to your
can't
own
make this
expense.
stuff up. You can't
No,
make
but like
this stuff up.
it's hilarious, bro. Like, bruh. But so continue on. I just want to let you know that's like one of the funniest stories I've heard since the lockdown.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just canceled it. You know, at this point, you know, if I'm gonna order something,
Right.
probably better just pick it up anyways. I think it's safe enough at this point to just pick up food. Especially,
Yeah.
I mean, from what I heard too, like when you do like a DoorDash or a GrubHub or a Uber Eats or whatever the hell you use, like they're not even getting that much profit. So it's probably better to just order it directly through the restaurant and just.
Meaning the restaurant's not making too much
Correct.
profit off of it.
I think DoorDash charges so much.
So
yeah.
I'll try to one up your story. So
Okay.
it's not going to be a one up. I can tell you that right now. So I went home. I don't know. I went home a few weeks. Like I've been going back and forth between California and Nevada legitimately this whole time during COVID. However, when I go to California, I'm literally at my sister's house or my cousin's house. We don't go anywhere. The most harmless thing we'll probably do is go on a walk. That's about it.
Yeah.
So I say that I have been still social distancing. I have been staying indoors. I changed it up to scenery. So my sister and I, we were, this is in Oakland. So she was like, hey, let's order some dinner. And I was like, all right, bet. She goes, what do you want for dinner? And I was like, hey, because she moved from San Francisco to Oakland. Like she's on the cusp between literally one side of her street is Emeryville. The other side is West Oakland. So she's literally on the border. So there's this place called, I'm not even gonna name it. I was like, I want soul food. And she was like, all right, bet. Like, she was like, you know Oakland better than I do. And I was like, yeah, I do. So I said, I know this one place that I've been to. It's legitimately dope. But it's a little ratchet, but we're gonna go do it.
Does it start with
So the
E?
restaurant, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
It starts with a T. It's off of San Pablo.
Okay.
So we go there, and the restaurant says they close at 8. We get there around 7:15ish, and mind you, there's no dining in, so everyone's just strictly takeout, which is cool. No worries at all. I tried calling the order in, ain't nobody picking up the phone. I was like, all right, it's literally right around the corner from the house. We'll go over there, pick it up. There's a Safeway, I think that was right down the street. We can knock out some grocery store. You know, we can go grocery shopping, go order our food, and then, head back to the house. Yeah. So we go. The line's hella long, Mike, like dummy long, bro. And it's nothing but drivers, like takeout. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, I'm here to order my food. And they were like, oh, are you here for pickup? I said, nah, I'm trying to place the order. And they was like, yeah, we're closed. I was like, what you mean you closed? It's 7:15. And they were like, yeah, our kitchen's so backed up that we're not going to be able to take any orders in for the remainder of the night. And I was like, but it's 7:15. Like, what you mean? Like, I'm here right now wanting to give you my money, and you're telling me, no, you can't take my money because all of these drivers? I said, what's going on here? And they said, nah, we can't do it. I'm like, I'm here physically. Like, I'm not a takeout driver. You cannot fry me some fish and some catfish and stuff and some shrimps right now is what you're telling me? You're just going to say no at 7:15? I would have understood 7:45. Like, I could have given
closer to closing
I could have understood that.
Yeah,
I could have given that, but it's 7:15. You legitimately have a whole hour, and so I was like, you know what? That's cool. No worries. So my sister and I, we go back to the house. She was like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, man, I really want some soul food. And she was like, man, I really don't know anything around here. So I go on one of the websites. I don't know what website it was. I don't know which app. I don't know if it was GrubHub or Postmates. And I see this one restaurant. So I put the order in, bro. So I put the order in. And the food looks like the food was great. So we ended up getting the food. It was great. We put the food order in. I get a random 510 number that calls me. And I'm like, who the hell is calling me? But I have Verizon, and they have this new app where it shows you caller ID. It's the restaurant calling me. I was like, what the hell they want? So I pick up the phone. They was like, hey, is this Eric? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, hey, bro, we about to cancel your order. And I go, why?
We're about to cancel your order.
That's exactly how he said it, bro. Hey, bro, we about to cancel your order. And I was like, why? And so here I'm thinking, I was like, oh, man, we about to get another something flam. Like, they about to flam on us. The guy goes, nah, bro. Uber and GrubHub, we don't make no money off of them. We got our own app. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, man, I'm canceling your order. I'm going to send you the link to the app. Download the app, and we'll get you your food. And I was just like, this sounds super sketchy. I'm about to give my credit card to this random app that I don't know that may or may not work.
Yeah.
So I was just
Why didn't they just take your card over the phone?
That part, Mike. Like, I don't know. So the dude sends me the link. I download the app, and the app looks super sketchy. Like, it looks like something on Wish or something. I was like,
oh, no.
I don't know. So I'm telling my sister, I was like, man, I don't know if we should get this food from these people. But like, they don't have to cancel the order. Like, I just don't know. And she was like, well, worst case scenario, you just call AMX and get your money back. I was like, that's fair.
True. That is
so true. Needless to say, I go through the app, download the food all over again, get the order. The guy comes, like the dude that was on the phone comes, and he pulls up to the house. He throws the food, like he practically throws the food out of the truck.
What?
And like tosses it at me in a brown paper bag. I catch it, and the guy goes, yeah, man, just use our app because we'll never be making no money off of them people, man. Just keep using the app, dog, if we want our food. And I was like, I'm probably never going to order from y'all ever again. And so,
at you?
But yeah, he literally, like, he opens up his joint in the truck, and he like tosses the food at me. And I was like, all right. And he was like, yeah, man, don't be using apps, man. We'll never make no money. I was like, well, why the hell are you even still on there then? I don't know if it's So I
They're doing
that.
I know what they did. I mean, they get the orders in, and yeah, they can control it. So they just cancel it and call that, so they can make their full profit. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm not mad at that, but don't be throwing my food though.
It was. I mean, the food was great though. Like I mean, the food was smacking. So I say that saying that when you say that all of these restaurants, they really don't make money off of these takeout delivery places. The first thing that came to my mind is where I ordered the food when I was in Oakland. Like they legit said that, hey, we ain't making no money with GrubHub, DoorDash, and all these places. Not to mention, bro, that stuff be adding TF up, bro. Like, I ordered Chinese food the other day, and I'm like, why is it costing me like $50 for some goddamn Chinese food? Like, when that happened?
Yeah, this ain't Japanese food. What the hell? I mean, the Japanese food, I understand. Like, it's a little more pricier, but not for some chicken chow mein and stuff. Come on, man. What the hell?
Some Hong Kong fried noodles, like, TF? Like, what you mean? What you mean $47? Like, it's crazy how much, like, how they upcharge everything. But, like, to your point, I went and picked up some Hawaiian food the other day, and I was like, I'm doing nothing no less than what a takeout delivery dude does. He or she still has to go in there, get the food, you drive back to the house. So, I mean, to your point, man, I'm kind of to the point where I'm probably just going to start. I really don't mess with the takeout apps just because they just charge you like maybe
way too much.
Taxing you, bro.
Yeah.
So there's that. So, but no, man. When you told me, I didn't know the story was that bad. Like you kind of just texted me. He was like, "Hey, been waiting on my food since 6 o'clock. It's 8:45. I ain't gotten it." I was just like, "Ooh, okay. Yeah. We're not having a show." But I didn't know it was like that bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I hate to laugh to your own expense, but bro,
hey man, it's all good. I laugh at it now because I mean it's over with. I mean I was like, what the? And they brought the food. That's what's even funnier, man. Like, and they didn't ring the doorbell, didn't do any of that. And I know why. They were like, man, I don't want to talk with these people. They probably hella pissed at me. So let me just leave the food here. So I did my due diligence, even though it's kind of late. But you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Right. That's fair. So that's real. So with that being said, I think we're gonna do a review and just say takeout delivery is a hard no, bro. Like I'm not with it.
At this point, I saw the purpose for it when we're trying to like avoid going out and like exposing ourselves to like, you know, the COVID, whatever. I mean, it's gonna be around for a while anyways, but I think right now, I mean, mask up, wash hands, distance, go in. I mean, you pay for it online or you call and they pay for it. They literally, a lot of the restaurants, they have, you know, all these safety measures in place anyway. So, I mean, the only time I would use that app really at this point is if I'm like stuck working and I just don't have time to go out and I just, you know, I need something delivered. That's That's it. And they might not even get delivered. So, but that's really the only time I see it being really
Useful.
worth doing.
Right.
Otherwise, it's a nope at this point. I'm just so frustrated with it.
I don't blame you, bro. When I hear that, it was definitely after the week that I've had, it was definitely like I haven't laughed that hard in over a week. So thank you. Like I hated that it's at your own expense, but I legit haven't laughed probably at all in the last week. So it sucks that it happened to you. But so are we got some dope? What else do we got? Some dope.
I do.
Okay, because I do. I got one.
Oh, you have some. All right, so you have one. I got two. So I'll do the first. You can do.
Yeah, you go first. I go second, and then we wrap it up. That makes sense.
Right. Yeah. No UFC talk this week. There's a free card, but we don't need to talk about it. I think DoorDash took a lot of our time. So
it's hilarious.
So first of all, shout out to the homie John, aka John Fung, aka Chinese guy that thinks he's Japanese, who came back to the United States with a Japanese afro in high school, aka Dumbfounded. I
went to middle school with him. The only kid, me and him were the only kids from Hoover that went to Down. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, me and John went to middle school together. Fun fact.
Oh, fun fact of the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he sent me this link. He's on like slickdeals.net a lot and stuff, and he knows I'm an Adidas. For me, it's stripes over. What is it? Stripes over checks.
Stripes over checks.
Well, I like them both. I like them both, but whatever. I prefer Adidas just for the the fact that these aren't. You think I'm really gonna spend money on Ultra Boost, dude?
Hey, Ultra Boost is hella comfortable.
I know, but you think I'm gonna spend money on Ultra Boost though?
Nah, man, you sat there was trying to reheat some goddamn cheesesteaks that was 6 hours old. Of course not. You're not gonna spend any money on a doggone Ultra Boost.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you know that. So, John hit me up. And the reason I like Adidas is because it just fits my feet better. I have like slightly wide feet. So Nike sometimes they're a little narrow sometimes. Yeah. So, But anyway, John hooked me up with this eBay link. These retail for $120, and they were on sale for. Let me see how much did I pay for them. I have it right here actually. $32. $32.
Are they real?
Yeah, man, they're real. They're sold by Adidas. Official Adidas on eBay.
On eBay?
eBay. And,
okay. I didn't know they had their own store on eBay, but okay.
Yeah, they do. All right, and there was a coupon too. So these are not Ultra Boosts, but they do have boost technology. They're called the Adidas Senseboost Go's.
Did you show me these yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, that ain't bad, bro. I'm not mad at those.
So these, and
they're real.
They're real, man. Come on, bro. So
you said that you got them for $100.
No. They retail for $120. I got them for $32. So
that's what I'm saying. That's the part where I'm scared that they're real or not.
It says Boost right there.
Okay.
All right. So these $32, man. These are like my just kind of daily drivers, dude. They're so comfortable. So I mean, not much to say. I mean, you got the Boost technology, as you can see. It's just the cheaper.
For $32.
Hey, retail for
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very skeptical. Coming from a sneaker, and I'm very skeptical if those are real or not.
These are real, dude. I'm telling you. Look. Hold up. How do you prove that they're real or not? Look.
All right. I mean,
Senseboost Go.
All right. I'm not mad at you.
Let me see. Hold on. No. Hold up. What does it say? Adidas. I mean, it says it everywhere. Look right here, dude. Designed to feel the pulse. Okay. Look at that, man.
I believe you. I'm just saying. I'm very.
It doesn't say Fabitas. It doesn't say Abibas. It says Adidas.
Me personally, I would be very, very skeptical of buying those. Is all I'm saying.
I got you. It was on slickdeals.net though.
I don't even know nothing about Slick Deals, so there's that too. So I'll take y'all's word for it.
Hey, and eBay official Adidas shop.
See, I didn't even know eBay or Adidas even had an eBay shop. So I'm messing with you.
I'd spend $100 on these.
You'd spend $100 on those?
I'd spend.
And you got it for 32?
Yes.
So you got it for like what, 73% off?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And they're a certified dope.
Certified
and
dope.
That's pretty much all I gotta say about it, man. True to size, fits perfect for my type of foot, which is
A little wide,
kind of
like mine.
fatty, whitey,
Yeah.
and not hella long, not length. But I mean, I think
I know what you're saying.
yeah, I think for Adidas shoes, just in general though, it's for like a wider foot. It's great, you know.
They actually they're pretty dope for like flat wide feet. They're pretty comfortable for the people who don't have, because I don't really have arch on my, like I'm pretty flat footed. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
when
yeah.
I'm more flat footed, my feet, obviously feet are a little bit more wider because you don't really have an arch. So no, I'm not. I mean, Adidas, the Ultra Boost is dope, and even if it's just Boost technology, that itself is pretty good in itself.
I'm trying to pull up on this eBay app my previous purchases to show that it's a real Adidas store.
I believe you, bro. I was just giving you.
No, man. I don't think you do.
I'm being dead serious, lady. I think it's real, y'all. I think it's real.
You think it's real? Okay, fair enough.
I think it's real. I'm giving it to you. I think if you got it for 73% off, then that's a steal.
It is. That's a certified win.
Actually, 63. That's 63% off. You've got it for 30.
All right, man. Use that Asian math skills.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
A little bit, that show. So
what you got?
You see it, baby. You see it. So I actually got my studio set up.
Whole setup. Yes,
I got the studio set up. I've taken a corner of my man cave / office, and now I've turned it into the backdrop of my studio. So over here, you see an autographed basketball of Kevin Durant. Over there is an autographed basketball by Clyde Drexler. And if I tilt my camera down, there is my championship belt display. And then if we tilt up, we got 2 autographed jerseys from Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So here is the backdrop of my studio. So this is. Are you
missing one jersey though?
I am missing one jersey. That's actually going to go on the other side of my room. I just had I purchased a Draymond Green jersey that was autographed, and actually Draymond Green doesn't have too much autographed jerseys that are floating out there. And so I got it delivered Saturday. Came in the mail. It's supposed to come Friday, but USPS, they ain't really.
It's not as fast as usual right now.
they on some tomfoolery right now. So
they throw your stuff around.
Yeah, they did. So I got the frame jersey. It was actually came framed. Took it to the house. I heard something rattle, and I was like, it's whatever. It's no big deal. I opened it, took out the bubble wrap. They bubble wrapped it. The merch. So I emailed the merchant. I was like, hey, I don't think this is something that you guys did. I definitely think it was a package handler. This is definitely I told him, I was like, hey, it's no reflection on your company. Like, I don't feel any type of way. But I opened the jersey, I unboxed it, bro. The frame is broke. Like the acrylic, the plastic on these frames, it was busted. And it ain't like I can tell him like, hey, bro, can you send me another one? You can't ask for him to run it back because it's a 1-of-1. So I was like, hey, what do we do? And so the guy gives me 2 options. He said, hey, you can send it back to me. We'll get it reframed. Or you can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, get it reframed yourself, and we'll pay you back basically.
Oh wow.
So I got to thinking, I was like, well, if I send it back, then I go through the whole notion of getting it redelivered and then it breaks again. So I should just take it to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and just pay for it myself. So I went to Michael's yesterday. They wanted $250 to reframe that damn thing.
How much? Yeah. Wait, how much did the company buy it for? Framed it for?
I don't know how much they paid for it to get framed, but they were going to just reframe it for me and then send it back to me.
Oh, okay.
And then the company said that, hey, if you just go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and you get it reframed yourself, we'll just pay you back. And I was like, okay, that's real. I mean, okay. But yeah, they got to pay
for $250 though?
I sent him the invoice yesterday. He was like, all right, bet.
Oh, wow.
Because first he was like, yeah, it only costs $100 to get it reframed. I was like, oh, okay, that's not a big deal. And so when I told him that it cost me $250 and I sent him the receipt, he was like, all right, we'll process your refund tomorrow. I was like, okay. So,
cool. Hey, that's good. That's good customer service, man.
So I say that I've been here for almost 9 months now, and I finally got my studio up and running. So I'm probably going to get probably work on technology next and probably get a new laptop, but that's here or there. So we'll see how that goes.
New laptop.
But this is definitely a dope. So I'm ecstatic.
That's good, man. We got dopes.
Yeah. So what's your second one?
Oh man. All right. So I remember talking to you about the fact, I got like 2 PlayStation 4 controllers. My son uses them a lot. And, when he's playing games, he's snacking and probably slobbering all over the controllers. And, after a while, the controllers, like especially the joysticks, it just doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or you start look like if you're not like even touching the controller, your character's like this, and they're just going like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or they don't move.
Right. So the controller's jacked up. So I was like, all right, man, I need to replace the controller again, even though new system's about to come out in like 4 months. All right, well, whatever. Right. I'll replace one controller and I'll just use the busted one if we ever play 2 players, whatever. So went on Best Buy. I always try to support Best Buy. And $65 for a controller?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They're not even trying to slash stuff down. So
here, well, $65 for the colored ones, $60 for just the plain black one. So before I did any, I'm like, let me go on Amazon, right? Let me go on Amazon to see what I can find. Let's see what I can find for a cheaper price. You already know that's what I'm about. That's my MO. Let's go cheap. If we could.
Right.
With decent reviews, even though a lot of reviews are probably paid for, but nonetheless, fine.
Right.
Pick this one up.
What the hell is that?
What do you mean? It's a PlayStation 4 controller.
It don't look like a PlayStation 4 controller.
What do you mean? Look, it's got the joysticks. It's got the arrows. It's not X, circle, square, triangle, is it? Oh, it is. See?
Yeah, it is, but it's colored.
Look, man.
Bro, this looks hella. I'm very concerned about this.
This thing costs $25. And it's a piece of shit.
How's it doing?
It's a piece of shit. It's so trash. I can't even. Oh, my God. When I first. Dude, when you buy a controller, right? The first thing you do is you plug it into the PlayStation, press the on button to sync it, and then you're good. Right. This thing turns on, but nothing pops up. Like I'm pressing a button, it's not working. I'm like, what the hell is going on with it? So I tried for like 10 minutes, man. I tried a different cable. I tried using a different port. I did everything, and I'm like, it's lighting up. Like this light's lighting up, but it's not syncing. So I'm like, what the hell? So I leave it plugged in, throw it to the side, just use the controllers that we had, whatever.
Right.
Like I try like 3 hours later, I turn it on, and I guess maybe it was completely dead. But even if it's dead, it should still sync up if it's plugged in, right? But
right.
Nonetheless, turned it on, it finally synced up. Okay.
3 hours later.
Yeah. So this one started working, right? For an hour. And then the battery died. So, plug it back in. So, it takes longer to charge this damn thing than it lasts. Okay? And on top of that, right, I have this charging dock for my controllers.
Right.
The Insignia brand, the Best Buy brand one. And you just, like, push it down and it charges. Well, this one, I mean, I don't expect it to be, especially for the price point. But, yeah, it's not compatible with that thing.
Of course not.
So I just have to plug it in or whatever. But, this thing is like 50-50. Like, half the time it connects and we're Gucci. Other than 50% of the time, where is it at? Like, it's lighting up, but ain't nothing working. So, guess what I ended up doing?
You chalked up the 65 bones?
Yeah.
You should have.
No, 60.
Oh, you went with the black one, the OG one?
Yeah,
you went OG. I mean, that's fair. Dude, that's real.
I wanted the red camel one so bad, or the gold one, or even the white one. So
I have the gold one.
Yeah, dude, it looked.
But my joystick is going out on the gold one. But I've had that one since I've owned my PS4 too. So there's that.
Yeah.
And the up joystick is not working no more. But I mean, I've had it since 2014 and it's 2020. Then it's done its job. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
But I refuse to pay for $65 for a new controller when the PlayStation 5 is coming out in 60 days.
They need. I was even looking up refurbished PlayStation controllers.
They're even hard to find right now, bro. No, everyone's staying home and
they're gone.
Playing video games. Yeah. Right.
Not a single.
Yeah, I'm not
one.
mad at that.
Yeah, so I had to buy a brand new, but there's not a greater feeling than what a brand new controller feels like. Honestly, it's so, man. Because so I have two real PlayStation controllers right now. I got a black one and a navy one, and I just bought another black one. The black one went out first. That's the one that came with the system. That one went out like months ago, but it's not that bad. Like Call of Duty, when we were playing Call of Duty, I couldn't run because every time I would move up, it wouldn't go all the way. I would walk. So that's the only issue I had with the black one. The blue one totally messed up, bro. You're like spinning in circles and stuff. So, yeah. So I just needed to get a new one at that point.
That's real. That's real.
This one's not it. And then by the time I was thinking about returning it, I already exceeded the
window time frame to return it.
Yeah. This
thing
is trash, bro.
I would say if the PlayStation 5 wasn't coming out for another year, then maybe I would upgrade my gold controller. But I mean, we're in COVID season, so ain't nobody coming to my house to play video games as it is anyway. So
yeah.
So I've just been rocking with the one controller I got and just trying to hold on until the new PlayStation 5 comes out. So
that makes sense.
But no, there's, like you said, there's nothing more greater than the feeling if you've been playing a game with a jacked up controller for a few days and you get that brand new controller. It's just it's orgasmic if that's even a word.
I think it is, man. There's a pizza place. Oh, okay. You know what?
Mountain Mike's.
Something came to mind. On to end this segment. This is a nope. This is my first nope. I think this is a nope.
Hell no. Yeah.
This is a hell nope.
Right.
This is a HE double hockey sticks nope.
That's fair. That's real.
It's trash.
I feel it.
But
should have got a trash can and just.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have one in here, but
I'm just messed.
That's where it's gonna go eventually. But
with that,
you mentioned orgasmic. It reminded me of another high school memory. Okay, or is it middle school? Middle school, high school, same thing. I went to Marina and then Gal. It's
the same thing.
So I think it was high. No, that was middle school. There was this place called Pizza Orgasmica on it was on Union Street or something like that. Pizza Orgasmica, or was it? Oh man, it was close to Marina, the school. So in the Marina district, and I remember I went in there and I was like, middle school. I'm just like, Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Right.
That's what.
However, San Francisco does have like some of the best mom and pop pizza shops. Though.
They do.
Like,
they do.
We don't really do Domino's, Pizza Hut, all that other jazz. We always just go to like the mom and pop joints.
Yeah, but I mean, I just always went to the chains, and I didn't really know.
Oh, you did?
About it. Yeah, I did.
See, I didn't know anything about the chains until
I didn't really eat pizza like that though when I grew up. I didn't eat pizza.
So we had a pizza spot down the street.
Shoot. Yeah, go ahead. I just remember one too. Yeah.
There was a pizza shop literally right down the street from my house called Go Getters on, what was that, Laguna and Haight or Golf and Haight?
Yeah.
So there was a pizza shop called Go Getters. And then when I worked over at the Boys and Girls Club off of Page and Stanion, there was like 4 New York style pizza places right there in Haight and Ashbury. So yeah, bro, like the only chain that we possibly did every now and then was Round Tables, but like Pizza Hut and Domino's, that wasn't even a thing. Like it was either Round Tables or always you just go to the mom and pop joints.
Yeah. Actually, the one that I used to actually go to growing up, now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't eat pizza that much. I mean, I eat it way more now than I did growing up. But there was one place on it's on like on Polk and where the cable card is, or is that California? Yes. Yeah, it's California. You know how I know that? The pizza place is called California Pizza. That's how I know that. And that
it's not California Pizza Kitchen.
No. Just California Pizza. It was owned by Asian people. That place was smacking, hella good. And Golden Boy Pizza in North Beach.
Yes.
Square pizza.
Yes.
Straight fire, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Wait, what were we talking about pizza? Oh, so this is why I even brought up pizza. We can have a whole episode on pizza next time. But Pizza Orgasmica. So I went in there, and I usually go to like KFC. Like there's that whole little area. There's like KFC. There's,
I know you're talking about.
Usually after school, just go to KFC, get some potato wedges or something like that.
Right.
Then take the bus home. But I was like, you know what the hell is Pizza Orgasmica? I went in there. I was like asking about the pizza. I was like, so what is special about this, like, I know there's Domino's, there's Pizza Hut, whatever. Like,
Right.
what's the difference with this pizza? The dude came up to me, looked me straight in the eye, and was like, guess what the cheese is made out of?
What?
The place is called Pizza Orgasmica.
I'm scared to even know what the cheese is made out of, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh my
but I'm in middle school.
Right.
And then I was like, wait, you come on the pizza? I literally asked him that. I was like, why the hell would I eat this? Oh my God.
So I guess orgasmic is a word. We learned something new today.
Yeah. Okay. In conclusion, yes.
Yeah.
Orgasmic is a word.
So I say that. Yeah. So I forgot where I even used that context at earlier. But
You were about a new controller.
Yeah. It's definitely that feeling is definitely utopic.
Yeah.
But
you had to change the word up.
I did have to change the word. That just went dark. This is like our darkest episode ever, and I love it. So I guess switching gears and kind of getting off our dopes and nopes. Man, I think I don't even think you and I talked about this yet. So
We're going dark. We're going darker.
I don't know if we're going darker. I think we're going more somber.
Okay.
More somber.
Okay.
That's what we got.
All
Somber.
right.
With the death of Chadwick Boseman, sudden death, which was just, bro, like I still can't even wrap my mind around it. So I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, I never understood why people cry over celebrities when they pass away. I was like, I don't get it.
I have before,
and so I couldn't really wrap my mind around when people used to cry over celebrities passing. And then I watched the ABC 2020 special, and I'm over there boo-hooing like, this is my dog. Like, if it's you that passed away. And I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. And so I've had a hard time not really coping with it, but it was just like, dang, like through everything,
sudden,
the crappy, it's sudden, shocking, and it couldn't have come at a worse time than last week. I feel like, with just everything that transpired in the world. And literally, if you talk about the Black community, that was their king. Like, that was their superhero. Yeah. And people always ask me who my favorite actor was. And it's probably, you always got your Denzel Washingtons. You always have your Tom Cruises, even Samuel Jacksons. But this dude was literally my favorite actor. And it had nothing to do with the Black Panther. Black Panther was the reason why I liked him.
He was in that Jackie Robinson movie, right?
So that's what I was about to bring up. So I posted something on Instagram a few weeks ago, and I was in a Dodgers jersey. And you were like, hey, what are you doing with the Dodgers jersey? And everyone knows I'm a diehard San Francisco Giants fan. And then, and so when I told you, I was like, it's a Jackie Robinson jersey. You was like, enough said. And the reason why it was a Jackie Robinson jersey, and the reason why I love Jackie Robinson, well, I knew of Jackie Robinson before and his whole story, but when you watch the movie 42, which was Chadwick Boseman's first ever breakout film, it made me actually, we heard stories, but we didn't actually get to see a biopic of Jackie Robinson in that form to actually know what he went through. So to answer your question, that's the reason why I have a Jackie Robinson throwback jersey, is partly because of Chadwick Boseman. And another thing is that a lot of people don't know, James Brown, outside of Prince, is my favorite artist of all time. And every Friday, when I used to get ready for work, I always used to make a joke that it's James Brown Friday, because I would always play James Brown's Pandora Station Friday before I got to work. And when he did Get On Up, I was like killing two birds with one stone. One of my favorite actors is portraying my favorite artist of all time. So there was that. And then when he came out in Captain America Civil War, I was like, bro, they picked him to be the Black Panther? Like, they couldn't have picked a better person to be the Black Panther. Like, I wouldn't even, and then not to mention, I didn't even know he was going to be in the movie. So there was that. So I didn't even know the Black Panther was going to be in that movie. And I don't even, and Spider-Man. Like, so it was just super duper. I say that saying that he was a Black Panther, and he was probably, he represented everything that us Black people, want to see, our kids. Your son is half Black, so I know it has a huge implications to you. But
we just watched it tonight. We just watched it.
I can't watch it yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready for it. But people have been watching it. But I say that saying that is that man, this dude was just he was so just dope. His swag was on a million, man. And just for him just to up and, I mean, for anybody just to up and leave, but for him to up and leave on Friday night after one of the most darkest weeks ever was just, I mean, it just was a gut blow, man.
Yeah.
So, and
it was just so sudden, you know, like it's not like nobody publicly really knew about it. So it was really shocking.
yeah.
And it's just crazy to think like he actually went through and like, how many movies did he film
4.
while he was sick, dude? I mean, that's
4. And 3 of them were action movies.
What a beast, man.
So you do 2, well, maybe it might have been 5. So you had Civil War, both Avenger movies, Black Panther, and I believe Thurgood. That might be 5 movies he might have did. Because Civil War is not that old.
No, it's not. It's not that old.
So so you got Civil War, Black Panther, both Avengers, and then Thurgood. Yeah, and then the last one that he has on Netflix.
On Netflix, right? Is a Spike Lee movie?
It's a Spike Lee joint. I don't
Spike
know
Lee
if
joint?
Yeah, it's a Spike Lee joint. So I don't know if they dropped it.
The Blood,
like the fifth blood or something like that.
Yeah, it's on there. So, it's on there. I haven't watched it yet though.
So I mean, it's just it's sad. It sucks.
He was young too, man. He was young, bro.
Yeah, 40, 42, 43.
Yeah. So
it's just super sad, and I don't know, man. What you got to say on it, man?
Well, I didn't really know. Like for me, I didn't really know who he was until Black Panther. Well, the Captain America movie. That's when he debuted, right?
Right.
So, my son like loved Black Panther. Like when it came out, we watched it so many times at this point, and he actually was Black Panther for Halloween. You know, just like a lot of other kids that just really loved it. And yeah, man. I mean, for me, it was just shocking. It was sad. And then for me, it's like, man, how do I tell my son, like, yo, because they're supposed to make a new one in 2022.
2021. They were going to start
2021. So I don't know if any of it's been filmed, and if not, I mean, I really don't want to see anybody else play that role, man, because he played it to a T. So, and I would know because I watched it 50. Like I said, literally watched it 50 times. My son loves that movie. I can probably, like, we're watching it today. I was saying the lines before before it came up because I just watched it so many times. And yeah, man, it's just, to me, it's just really sad, but it also shows like how strong the dude was. And one thing that I know that was mentioned was the fact, dude, when they had pictures of him like losing weight and stuff like that, I know you probably read about this, where people, the internet is very toxic, and when they showed him like, looked really skinny, like lost a lot of weight, people were clowning on him, calling him like a crackhead and stuff like that. And I'm
right.
It just goes to show, man, hey guys, just do better, man. Like it's very toxic. Like I play this, even like when I play this video game, like there's toxic people in video games online, there's toxic people on social media, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, like everyone just likes to talk shit. Like, hey man, you don't know what people are going through, so and it kind of made me, like, even for me, like, just, oh man, that dude was going through treatments, surgeries, probably in a ton of pain, and you got all these people just clowning on him while he's going through the battle privately, but also doing a lot of good in the world. So it's like, man. So it just has me reflect on myself too. Like, you know what, we can do better. I could do better. So but yeah, overall, man, I was just really shocked. I thought it was fake when I first saw it on my timeline. I was like, because the first post I seen about it was my homie that always posts up like jokes and like stupid memes and like funny stuff. Right. And then so he posted that up. I'm like, oh, well, that's not really funny. Why are you joking about that? And then I was like, oh, wait, this is real. So it was just super shocking, man. I still haven't told my son, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah.
I mean, it's tough. I'm kind of like with you. I think the last time I saw him, he was a judge for the slam dunk competition during All-Star weekend, and I was just like, oh, well, kind of, King T'Challa, and he looks skinny, and I was like, oh, he's lost weight. Maybe he's getting ready for another movie, or but never in my mind I was like, oh, he looks. Yeah, I was like, oh, never in my mind. I was like, oh, this dude looks like a crackhead, or is he sick or anything? I was like, oh, he looks like he lost weight, and even for me, he's super duper such a graceful person, just with so humble and shows a lot of humility. I was in my mind, I would never even would have imagined to say anything negative. I was just like, oh, he's lost weight. Like it was just like a comment. Like if I saw you lose weight, I'd be like, oh, you lost weight, bro. Like, and that was my initial when I saw him last in. That was almost 6 months ago, back in February, Valentine's Day weekend, when I saw him or we saw him on last public appearance, I think. Yeah, but for me, it's always going to be Black Panther, but at the same time, because everyone knows, my favorite superhero is actually Iron Man, because I feel like he's like a better version of Batman.
Way better, way better version.
He's a way better version of Batman, but second in line, I mean, it's 1A Iron Man and then probably 1B the Black Panther, just for obvious reasons. But like I said, he played in so many other roles in movies. For me, that's what kind of like he picked all of these different pioneers in the Black community.
He played movies that were like had a purpose. Like all the roles he had a really positive purpose, and
and I found
he
out
wouldn't
that
just take any role.
Yeah, and he actually did all of his own dance moves. He did all of his own dancing moves for the James Brown movie. So like he went and spent time with James Brown's daughter, tried on different outfits that James Brown actually had. And after him being on the set all day long, he would go back to the daughter's house at the end of the day and spend time with her and learn more about her father, which is James Brown. So it was just amazing, and it just sucks, man. And like you said, you just never know what somebody's going through, and you just kind of don't want to be that guy that's talking all that gas. So I don't know. Like I definitely feel a void in my heart as if somebody in my family passed away.
Dude, I know what you mean, man. I felt that way when Chester from Linkin Park died, when he when that happened, because I listened to Linkin Park a lot growing up. Like it was like my childhood soundtrack when I was like depressed and stuff like that. So then when he left, I was like, wow. Like, so yeah, I get it, man. So like to your point, you wouldn't imagine like, celebrity, we don't know them. I mean, we just watch them, we listen to them, whatever, but we never think like it can impact us to that degree, but they could.
Yeah, and I didn't realize how much of an impact this dude had like in my life. I was like, and I say that saying that you just don't know, but I mean the dude was just super duper dope. And I don't know, man. Like you said, I don't even want to start thinking about Black Panther 2 or anything like that. I think, whatever they do is whatever they do. But it's not even in my mind to figure out what they plan on doing in the future. If they move forward with the franchise, cool. I think Marvel is a good enough diverse universe where they can figure it out. However, if they plan on just ceasing it, it makes sense. I understand it. So if they plan on reviving the cast, then I'm pretty sure they'll be able to find a different way to pivot from Chadwick Boseman and try to figure out who the new Black Panther is. But that ain't even something that I'm really trying to think about right now. But if it happens, cool. If not, I mean, if it happens, I understand. And I wouldn't go. I mean, I'm not gonna be salty. The crazy thing is, I've only seen the Black Panther once, and I was in Reno. I had driven from Las Vegas to Reno on premiere day to go to a family member's baby shower, and we still went opening night after driving 7 hours, and it was cold. Like the low was like in the teens, and we still went after driving 8 hours in just the freezing cold. Drove across from Sparks, which is like a suburb outside of Reno, which is weird because Reno's so small they shouldn't even have suburbs. But it's like another city outside of Reno, which is like, and it was literally like 15 minutes from Reno. So we drove across, got back into Reno to go watch the Black Panther. So that's how much representation that I wanted to contribute to the Black Panther on opening night. Like we were there Friday night to watch the Black Panther. So that's the only time I've seen it. And it was funny because I was literally telling my coworkers Friday morning that I'm going to watch the Marvel Universe in chronological order.
Yeah.
Like literally that morning. That morning, I was telling someone, I was like, yeah, I did Star Wars. Now I'm going to do Marvel. And I got started with Captain America. And then that night, you start seeing your timeline flood up like that. So it's just interesting, man. Just interesting times that we're living in. So let that be a lesson.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, you mentioned all the other movies he's in. I haven't really seen those, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and peep them out because yeah.
I would say 42. Start with 42, bro. It's yeah, man.
I would probably love that anyway, just for the different reasons of it, you know. I mean,
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. So
yeah,
definitely sad, but yeah, dude. Yeah, it made a huge impact. So that's all I can say, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just some stuff is just hard to really comment on. You know what I mean? It's just, It's 2020, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. We're in Q4.
All I gotta say, man, is we probably should have ended this with my DoorDash.
We should have,
but it's all good. Whatever.
Right, that was too funny, man. So, tell them we can find you at, bro.
Instagram's the best spot. I am Mike.o. That's where you'll find me. And how about you, man?
Hey, you can find me on the gram too at Money Compton. So, yeah. Other than that, we'll try to run this back next week, man. Yep, I should have some review. Yeah, I should definitely have some stuff to talk about. So yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. So yeah, this season 2, episode 10 is finished, and 11's next, and I'm expecting some good consumer reviews. Hopefully, more dopes than nopes from you next week. So
yeah, for sure. I definitely got some stuff coming. Actually, as of tomorrow.
Nice. So you can test them out for a week and let us all know.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Peace.
Deuce.